back for the second game of the night. The boys, Dale Pirates, facing off the OCA Eagles. Morley had to go have some birthday dinner with her dad. I don't blame her.
I don't either.
We got the better partner filling in now.
I don't know. I don't think that's true, but
Miss Hutchison, Sydney Hutchison.
yeah, that's me. We're hoping she's not going to miss much in this game. Hoping we're going to just blow them out.
Yeah,
get it started fast, and
I kind of thought that it would be a little bit of a easier game too, but OCA has a very, very tough schedule, so they may be a little better than we think, and they are long. Look how long they are. Jumps up, and OCA, no, Edmondson controls it for Dale. Over to Dayton, up to Levi. Looks like they're going to stay in a little bit of a zone. 3-2 maybe?
Yeah, that's what the JV boys did, so.
Okay. Be interesting. I don't think we faced too many of those this year, have we?
I don't think so.
Oh, down low into Jet Higdon for a reverse layup, and it's good. They might come out of that 3-2 pretty quick, I think. We'll see.
I don't know that much would stop our boys right now. We're kind of on a roll.
We kind of are on a roll, and they have been playing very, very well. They pass nicely. They see the floor. All of them see the floor well.
Yeah.
Number 4 kind of just banks. I think he was looking for a back cut, but threw it into air. Unforced turnover, Dale's ball. You kind of called it, Sydney. I think we're off to a quick start here, and maybe an easier night.
I'd love if we just keep it going.
Down low to Higdon, up top to Easton for the 3.
Nice
shot. It's there. We are keeping it going. Look at you. You're a good luck charm.
We're only a minute in here, so yeah, a minute in. So
nice pick by Levi, but it goes out of bounds. It's going to be OCA's ball, and we're going to get a quick sub, number 15 in. Thompson for Banks, it looks like. Inbound by OCA. Dale's in a really tight man-to-man. Half-court man-to-man with the trap, looks like. And over to Thompson, and Easton gets up a little too high. He's going to get a foul. His first of the game, first for the team.
Man, if I could just jump half as high as them sometimes.
He was giving up about a foot to that guy and still got way over top of him, so. I sometimes wish I had some hops left. The nice interior pass, and gonna score 2 plus 1 here, maybe. Gonna be on Jet Higdon for the foul, I think, blocking the foul.
Levi Kelly. Yeah.
Picked up his first, team second. And number 11, Green, is going to go to the line, see if he can finish off the old-fashioned three-point play.
I think he.
Oh, he missed the shot. Excuse me. So I already gave him 2 points for it. I thought it dropped. This is the level of my attention today. 5-0 still. He missed the first free throw and missed the second one. A little bit of a mix-up on who was going to rebound, and they both punched it out of bounds, so it's going to be OCA's ball. OCA inbounding underneath.
Oh.
Gives up the interior to Green, I think, wasn't it? Yeah, Green. And
just had some mix-up on screens and whatnot. But.
Levi over to Deacon. Out to Dayton. Dayton with a big skip pass to Easton, quickly over to Deacon. Drives it and doesn't like it out to Dayton. Levi, Easton moving the ball quickly.
Goodness.
This is a nice big wheel they've got going here. Got to be confusing that 3-2 a little bit. But
well, it's a little bit confusing to me, and I can see the whole
I'm telling you,
half of the court.
They move the ball quickly sometimes. Into the low corner, Jet Higdon over to Levi. Wish Levi had popped one of those from the corner. That he's known for. He's really good there. I like his set shot from the corner.
Which against a 3-2, that's
and
where
it should be open, and it is. And there it goes. And I think it might have come down back in there if we had got a chance, but up and over the backboard for an out-of-bounds call. Yeah, they're going to play full court man-to-man, it looks like. Dayton on the ball. Double team in the ball whenever they get a chance.
kind of like a run and trap rather than like a run and jump. It's
Yeah.
kind of, just.
Sunk back into a zone, though. Green, oh, man. Green on the inside gets a good look at it, but Dayton gets the rebound and then gets tripped by number 2, I believe. Owens. His first foul, team's first foul of the game. Dale will bring it in from the sideline. So I missed the head coach of the Seminole Bells was here as well watching our girls game. Levi had another look at that 3 from the opposite corner this time. Just in and out. Deacon, Jet keeps it alive, gets it to Deacon who scores for 2. Deacon was really effective with those inside 2s. Contested, tough shots last week. Really helped us out last week. It was Tuesday, for goodness sakes. That was a tough game. Easton's going to pick up a second foul. Blocking foul, unfortunately.
I don't know about you Dale Pirates out there, but to us teachers it has felt like a long week this week. After having basketball tournaments and then the week we didn't have a basketball tournament,
well, it's the last week of January, and January is the first full month back from the Christmas break. It's a long month.
Yeah.
It's a 5-week month, and we felt every bit of it, I think, this week. OCA brings the ball in. They're probably over to 21 is Jones. Staying in this man-to-man again. Over to Thomas inside Green. They do a good job of getting it into Green. He missed it. Looked like a contested.
Got fouled on the.
Yeah, on the rebound.
Yeah.
Look at Levi's second. Wow, Levi and Easton now have 2. Early. We're not even halfway through the first quarter yet. 4:19 left. 7-2 Dale Pirates.
I guess we missed Cash Van Brunt coming in, though, for Easton.
We did.
So.
That must have just happened, actually. Long shot from 23.
Easy.
Gives us an easy layup on the other side. Deacon running out. Dayton hits him with a long assist.
Which we always say easy, but those wide open ones are sometimes
those are
the
nerve-wracking.
worst.
Those are nerve-wracking. We say easy because these boys make it look so easy.
This
They
is
really
true,
do.
yeah.
They stay. I was talking about last week.
Nice.
Gonna pick up a charge. Number 2, Owens, a little out of control, and Jet did a good job of setting his feet.
Yes.
That's 2's second foul. Wow, 3 players on the floor with 2 fouls, with only 6 fouls total. So we're evened up. 2, 2, and 2.
Unfortunately, 2 of those 2s are on the
On
Pirates.
us, yeah.
Yep. Which
Well, we got another sub
So
that came
Trey,
in.
yeah.
Looks like Trey
Trey came in for Levi. So.
Chambers came in for Levi. And he gets an immediate pass down low, going to get fouled by Green on going up, and he's going to shoot 2. Another nice assist by Dayton from the top. He'll get 2 throws at it. First one's good.
Does that count as an assist whenever they get fouled like that?
It depends.
Statistically, it
It
depends.
depends.
Okay.
There's a lot of latitude. Since he makes 2, a lot of times if they'll make 2, whoever's keeping the books will go ahead and give him the assist. It was a nice pass.
Yes, it was.
I don't know if it'll get in the assist column, but it should.
Yes. Dale's back in their 2-3 zone, looks like, which it is a big 2-3 zone at that. When you got Dayton Forsyth on the top,
I'm telling you, and Deacon,
and Deacon.
Those are usually our back guys, and they're on the top. It is that Cash and Chambers, 2 additions that have come in, one off of injury, and Cash with a big rebound right there. And one is a move-in, have really added to our height a lot. Dayton, a little bit out of control. I think he lost his footing. I thought he'd saved that with a big bounce. He had a big bounce in there.
I thought it was kind of like one of those layup, but they still caught a walk. So.
Timeout by, is that OCA? Yeah, OCA took a timeout. 30 seconds. 11-2 Dale Pirates leading right now. About a minute left in the first quarter. Somewhere in there. Minute or 2, not much.
That's something you need to start adding to the Squirtle deal, Mr. Tarpey. Another thing for you to keep track of how much time.
Time's left?
Yeah.
There is a clock on this thing, but boy, I tell you what,
you would have to stop.
with Eddie out there doing the clock as well as he does it, he saves my bacon
3
a
minutes
lot.
left.
3 minutes left. Oh my goodness, I lost track of time completely. I tell you what, our
It's that
scorekeeper,
long week. I'm telling you.
our scorekeeper down there does a really good job. Well, that defense did its job. Speaking of that, and rattled them enough to throw it away.
You got your original starter Banks back in, number 4 for OCA.
Mm-hmm. Also 32, Kima in for OCA. Cash with a big corner shot, 3, and it goes.
Man, seems like he didn't miss much coming off of injury.
He came out. I bet he's been shooting a lot, though.
Yes,
it's been a long recovery time for him.
I joke around with Cash. I have him in class, so yeah. He definitely has been doing his PT and stuff, but it looks like it's worked. So.
Big shot for 23, no good. Rebounded by OCA. 21 puts it off the glass for 2. That was Jones. Knocking down a 2 off the glass. Dayton bring the ball up for Dale. Into a man-to-man now, OCA. That 3-2 wasn't long for Chet Higdon up top of the ball. Nobody believed that fake 3.
I thought he was going to take it for a second.
I don't think anybody believed that.
Oh.
I haven't seen Jet shoot a 3.
His range,
I haven't either. I haven't either. Nobody knows. She's going to keep that one quiet until the state, I think. Cash with a big drive in, off the front iron, no good. Popped around, rebounded finally by Green for OCA. Brought down by Banks. Or maybe not. Deacon jumps in there, grabs him a quick little layup for 2. Smart move. Good basketball sense right there. Banks was supposed to handle it, but didn't quite, and Deacon took advantage of it. 16-4 Dale Pirates with 1:21 left in the first. Thomas with the drive, pull up 2, no good. Trey with the rebound, hands it out to Deacon, over to Dayton. Fake 3, fake handoff from Jet, turnaround drive, reverse, no good. Gonna get it on the free throw line. I've been more and more impressed with that freshman Chet Higdon. I watched him last year play in 8th grade, and he is made immense progress in his game. I mean, he's playing out there with seniors and juniors just like he's one of them.
Yeah. Well, and for that matter, I mean, we have so many freshmen
yes,
and sophomores on I mean, underclassmen just in general. I am so impressed with all of them.
I say that about Jet, but you can say that about any of those freshmen. You can say it about Easton, you can say it about Levi, you can say it about Trey, you can say it about all of them, quite honestly. Of course, when you're practicing against good promotes good.
Yes, absolutely.
Got a couple of subs in now. Levi and Easton back out.
And Ethan
on
Douglas.
The front. Ethan Douglas on the back with Cash and Trey leading the back line of that 2-3. Pass it inside to Owens. And move it back around. So they're trying to run a little high post play against this 2-3. Good pick by Trey. Hands it off to Easton. Long forward pass to Levi, who manages to control it back out to Easton. Over to Levi with a wide open look. Just off the iron. Good rebound by Ethan. Tries to put it back up. Gets swatted by Banks. And OCA gets the recovery. Takes it down the right side. And gets stopped by our defense. Yeah, the 23, long shot by Thomas, no good. Unfortunately, long rebounded by OCA. 21 gives it a go and knocks it down for 3. 16-7, Dale Pirates. Less than 6 seconds left in the first quarter. Easton over to Levi. Levi takes the drive, pushes it over to Ethan. Ethan takes the shot.
From the corner.
Oh,
not quite there. But.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a forced shot.
He knows it too. He's smiling out
there.
So.
But they got it off. I was
yes.
Girls first quarter or second quarter. I was surprised. They're usually much more clock aware. Both the Dale teams have impressed me with their clock awareness and trying to get a last shot off. The Dale girls left it in the first quarter, just hanging on to it.
Which, I mean, here in the Dale gym, we've kind of got It's not super loud tonight, but it's still kind of loud. So it's good to practice those kinds of things in that moment. Because if you got your bench or whoever's trying to tell you how much time is left,
Right.
you just are. Sometimes you're clock aware, but you're not going to look up at the clock to see how much time is left.
You're right. You're right. And both of the coaching staffs do a really, really good job of training these people up and letting them play out on the floor. The floor communication between the teams has really, really impressed me from both sides. But that has to do a lot with coaching.
Absolutely.
Day in, day out, running them through scenarios. What are you going to do here? What are you going to do there? Like you said, they got to be their own player out there because the coach can't tell them what to do anymore. We saw how fast it was moving out there.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, that's state tournament too. You get there and it's so loud. Sometimes you can't even hear your coaches.
Yeah.
Their voice, they lose their voice. All kinds of things happen. So
OCA's ball to start off the second.
another back door. Oh, okay.
And high post has it. Jet Higdon's got him covered. Levi picks him up. Looks like they're playing handoff man. Yeah. Levi tries to get spin move up. Green tries to punch it in. Still bobbled around and finally rebounded by Banks. Over to Owens. Back out to Thomas. Thomas. 32. That's Kima. I'm sorry, that's not Banks. Thomas with a big three off the front iron, rebounded by Easton. Over to Dayton. Sorry about the people up in Edmond watching me. I'm not quite as quick with the names as I should be. In fact, that's Sydney's main job most of the time is to correct me on the Dale names. Jet Higdon underneath. Tries to get one up. Had to go backwards to do it, and it was no good. Rebounded by OCA, brought down by Owens. Dale in a man-to-man now. Big shot by Thomas. Finally drops one in. 10-16. Why do you think they moved to the man-to-man?
I think we've been changing it up off and on, and
Okay.
so I
just trying to keep the offense guessing.
Absolutely, and it's always good to practice different things.
Yep, nice little pull-up by Dayton right there for two. Kind of needed that one. We'd given up some ground there. 18-10, Dale Pirates.
I think it's 19-10.
Excuse me.
Because it was 17-10.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I don't know where I got off, but 19-10. You are correct. See? Got to keep me on track here.
I'm a
Sydney,
numbers person.
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
guys didn't know that about me, math teacher and all.
I went over to Jones. Jones over to Thomas. Thomas,
Uh-oh.
wow.
So that's the second time
Yeah,
we
he's
got
getting-
hung up on that screen right
Yeah,
there.
and he's
so.
getting kind of heated. Thomas is kind of heating up there. He'd shot from there. That was a long, deep three. He shot from there a couple times and no good. Easton picks up a foul off of Kima. Looks like surely his first foul. Team's fifth for the half. Dale's ball out of bounds. 19-3, Dale leads. Dayton on the top in this man-to-man. Tries to drive, turn around, out to Easton. Easton with a corner drive over to Jet with a nice little easy two. 21-13, Dale. Backed up into kind of a half-court man-to-man now. Zone extended. Oh, nice pickoff by Jet. Read the passing lane over to Dayton. Dayton with the drive. Two, no good. Rebounded by Kima. Over to Owens. Up to Jones. Back over to Owens. Easton got a hand on it. It's going to be out of bounds. OCA's ball. Somebody's not happy about that. Coach is not happy about that. He checks with all three refs. He wants the call from all three refs. 2 out of 3 is not good enough for Coach Edmondson. OCA is going to get it. He's calling the tip. Hard for us to see up here. That's way deep in the corner that happened. Owens bringing it in over to Jones. Jones with a wide open three. Look at it. No good. Easton rebounds. Forwards it to Dayton. Back over to Easton. And looks like they're back into a little bit of a zone. No, man-to-man, just a sunk man-to-man. Over to Dayton for a corner pull-up. Good. Beautiful.
Which you have to acknowledge that he can go either way on that, so it is.
Absolutely.
Which any of them can.
I'm telling you, I would have a nightmare trying to train my guys to guard this team. It would just be so incredibly rough. Good pick by Deacon Jones there with his hand on the ball. Going to get a wide open layup. It makes it count. Wasn't really wide open, but he
He made it.
faster than the defender without the ball.
Track star.
I'm telling you. Dribble drive, City.
No.
Backdoor.
No.
And we didn't get a foul at least, but too easy of a 2. 25-15 now.
Sometimes you give that stuff up when you do come trap the ball
Yeah,
like that.
that running trap, like you said, that if they can make that pass, and that's the Jet picked one of those off a minute ago. Nice backdoor pass by Jet. Speaking of that, to Deacon with a reverse layup for 2.
Very pretty. I feel like as the season goes on, these boys have become more unselfish. Like, I don't even think that was possible at the beginning. But
I honestly didn't either. I always
it's been so seamless. Just
so looking for the back door again. Deacon makes it back there. It's gonna be out of bounds. It's gonna be Dale's ball. I agree with you, Sydney, that I was stunned when I first watched these first game out of the gate how unselfish they were, and I agree they are getting more and more unselfish. They are looking for the wide open shots, and they're getting them.
The good thing is that's what a team does, and hopefully we get to see, here in less than a month you start playoff season, and so we'll get to cheer on these Pirates and the Lady Pirates for that matter on to hopefully the gold ball in the state championship. So.
Big 3 by Dayton. Bounces around, rebound by Chambers. No. Going to get a over the back call on Jet, I think. Chambers.
Yeah.
Who just subbed in.
His long arms, I'm always like, is that really a foul? But
him and Cash just subbed in. That's his first, team 5th. And Cash Van Brunt, Chambers, and Jet Higdon are the back line. They're going to be staying in man-to-man. Up against Banks. Shot's no good. Rebounded by Dayton. Looks to pass way forward, but sticks it out with Cash. Oh, Cash got a little stutter step in there. Going to get called for a walk. OCA's ball. Thomas brings it out to Jones. Over to Banks. 15. Thompson up on the right wing. Looks like they're just trying to swing cut that back door. That back flex cut almost. Long shot for Thomas. No good. Rebounded by Chambers. Up to Dayton. 27-15 still. Still Pirates. 2:34 left. Out to Deacon on the 3. Drive. Up for 2. No good. Jet was trying to tip in, I think, off of OCA. Off of OCA, back off of Jet, I think. I don't know.
That's what they called. Again.
I'm not sure about that one, but
this happened so fast.
I tell you, the 3-man crew has a better look at it than we do. I usually trust. I haven't seen too terribly many bad refs this year, especially 3-man crews.
Right.
Thomas with a no-good 3, and Chambers rebound to Dayton. Chambers screens Dayton for a long pull-up 2, and it's good. 29-15. It's bread and butter for Dayton. I think he's got to take a little bit more, though. Sometimes he looks at the 3 a little too much. He's 100% from those pull-up 2s from what I've seen so far today. Inside to Green, outside to Thomas. Long 3, no good. Rebounded by Jet Higdon.
Maybe he's gone a little
Jet's
bit cold.
Gotten a little bit of trouble, but finds Dayton finally. Yeah, it's pretty contested. Cash is a little taller, and he contested that shot. Dayton over to Chambers in the corner for a 2. No good. Rebounded by Banks from OCA. Brings the ball up. Over to Thompson. Thompson up to Jones, excuse me. Jones for the 3. No good. Rebounded by Jet. Passed out to Dayton. 1:04 left in the half. Not much scoring going in this second 3 minutes. Think they're getting tired, or we just... Oh, that was a nice turnaround by Chambers. Just couldn't get it to drop.
Yeah, it's hard sometimes whenever, if you're double, we're almost double the other team's points.
Right.
I hate to say that, knock on some wood.
Yeah.
But
hard to stay motivated into it.
Yeah, it's, just to play,
Big
the Newcastle game, I mean, you're just coming off of a 2 overtime game where it's so intense and whole time.
Really thought it was going to be a 3 overtime. Pull up 2 for Thomas, no good. Rebounded by 11 Green and stuck back in for 2.
So
making it 29-17, Dale. Which finally got Dayton to slow down a little bit. It's going to set up an offense now, I think.
I think they're going to try for the last shot.
Yeah, 14 seconds left.
Yeah.
Drive in, over to Chambers. Chambers misses the put in and rebounded by OCA. Over to Banks for the long three. No, oh, wow. I called it no good, but it was off the glass and dropped for three.
Didn't know.
Leaving it 29-20 at the half.
Yeah.
We'll be back in about 10 minutes. right, welcome back to the second half. We're going to see if OCA will come out for it sometime. There's the buzzer.
There they are.
And here we go. We're going to get started. Should be in.
Hope you enjoyed listening to the wonderful jazz band of the Dale Pirates.
Yeah, they did a great job. They're going to pack it up for the night now. I love listening to them, by the way. They're getting ready for their concert, I think, next week or something like that, or a festival or something. What is it?
I don't know. It's hard to keep track. We've got
it really
we don't have a ton of activities because we're a small school, but we're so good at all of them that we get invited to all these things, and I hope the kids keep me, informed, and that's what I rely on most of the time. So.
Me too. But they are definitely gearing up for it because they had a lot more songs on this game, and I really enjoy that. They played a lot more sets, I guess.
And we love that they got to help a future band director as well. Mr. Noble has a student teacher with him, so.
They did a good job. Dale's ball coming out to start the third. 29-20 Dale currently, and OCA in their man-to-man. Pass into Dayton with a turnaround jumper, no good. Contested rebound, OCA comes up with it. Green over to Owen. And look, they're running a double screen off of Owens now. They were doing that earlier, I guess. I can just see it a little bit better on this side.
So when I watched JV boys, they had a ton of ball screens, and we did a better job once we were kind of used to it, but. Yeah.
Well, you're not going to be able to stop that too much. That was a screen roll inside out to Banks for the three. Tough to get out there and contest it too terribly much. You've got to honor that inside guy. Dayton down low, working the ball. Tries the shot, Banks with the block and recovery. Forward to Thomas. Back over to Banks with a pick by Deacon. Oh, nice pass into Dayton over to Easton. Easton driving the layup, no good. Rebounded by Owens. Owens bringing the ball down, 3-on-3. Over to Banks, wide open three look. No good. Rebounded by Green, put back in for two. No good. Deacon rebounds. Punched out of bounds by Jones. Dale's ball. 29-23 Dale. And
little too close for comfort here.
I'm
ready for us to just flip the gear again and
show some separation at this point. And our offense looked like it was a lot more active. Oh, bad pass by Jet. Dayton bobbles it. Banks picks it up. Goes for the layup. I thought I heard a whistle, but no whistle on that. Blocked by Dayton. Contested rebound. Jump ball going to be Dale's.
Which
nice block by Dayton off the backboard.
We're calling a timeout right here. So.
Yeah. Have to get a little sharper on. They're moving well on offense. Just bad passing and not seeing too well. I don't know what he was working Dayton on the post down there. The low post it looked like. And they switched off defender on Dayton. He did have a bigger guy he could kind of go around, and Banks can keep up with him from a speed perspective, it looks like. All right. Edmondson gets them all squared out, away quickly, and back out. I guess it's not Dale inbounding. It's going to be OCA's underneath on the jump.
Because we got it at half, right? Yeah.
You are correct. Owens bringing the ball in.
A pick the picker.
Out to Jones for a little two. No good. Rebounded by Edmondson. Bringing it down the right side. Over to Dayton on the left. Looks to drive. Nothing happening to Levi. Over to Edmondson. Edmondson drop passes to Jet. Jet spin move. Gets it up and gets a foul on Green. It's a nice move. Kind of a step out sweep through almost. That's Green's third, which is going to help us a lot. Green has been very effective with offensive rebounds as well as like little two putbacks sometime. Jet will get 2 shots at this. First one's good. Second one no good, rebounded by Banks. Full court man-to-man by Dale now. Banks drives the middle. Tries to kick off. Deacon's there. Punches it out of bounds. It's going to be OCA's ball.
Really good helping Jet, who's helping Levi.
Yeah. That was a good sink off and then cover the passing lanes. Inbounds. Nothing really there. Over to Thomas for a turnaround 2. Pops it in. That was a really off-balance shot, but he made it work. 30-25 now. Dale still leads, but have not scored in this, except for a free throw. Ooh, nice pass by Dayton. Ooh, to Jet Higdon, who misses a pretty easy bump off the glass on that one. That's rare for him. Picked up by Banks, over to Owens, brought down the court. Levi picks the ball, gonna get a layup at it, and misses. Dayton gets a hand on it, but can't get the tip in. Owens bringing the ball down. Hand on it by Easton.
Whoa.
Gonna have a travel. And it's going to be Dale's ball. A lot of movement right there. A lot of good looks. We've got to settle down and drop it in the hole, for goodness sakes.
Again, easier said than done when you've
Absolutely.
got
Absolutely.
6'5" guarding you, whatever,
No doubt.
whatnot.
No doubt. No doubt. A lot of, and as fast as they were going at the goal on that one. Over to Easton for a look at the 3. Off the iron. Rebounded by Thomas, I think. Yeah, Thomas from OCA. He's their long three-point shooter sometimes. Deacon's guarding him. Over to Jones, back over to Thomas.
It's that flex down screen.
Yeah, out to Green.
Exactly flex.
It is.
Sorry.
It really is. It's exactly that. Green tries to drive it inside over to Thomas. Down into Banks, kicks it out to Jones. Yeah, they're looking for the inside out and that flex screen. And I think Dale's got a little figured out. They've got about 50 seconds in now and no real looks at it. Banks wide open. Off to the left. I think that was Jet that got hung up on the double screen.
Yeah. Which that one, I mean, he
that's
did take one step towards
yeah.
that flex screen and then just went back up for the three-pointer right there. So
he faked out on that flex and then popped out. Dayton with a nice 3. In and out, no good. Rebounded by Jones, forwarded up to Banks. Banks 1-on-1, doesn't like it, out to Owens.
Yeah.
Deacon gambled, no good. Pull-up jumper for Jones is good for 2. Now it's 30-27. Dale Pirates lead by 3 only. Not nearly as much movement in this offense as we saw in the first half. Deacon driving, drifted, no good. Rebounded by Green. Jets contesting, still no good. Out to Banks. And going to have a timeout by OCA, 30-second. Both of us are a little bit worried and nervous. I think Coach Edmondson as well, he's going to tell these boys that they got to settle in and play some basketball. OCA is not just going to roll over on this thing, especially now that we've let them within 3. Well, that looked like a get out there and get it done kind of meeting. Not much was said to the boys, and I think they know that he's a little disappointed in them. Hopefully, we'll see a little bit more aggression at the goal on the offensive side now. We've seen good defense. They picked their defense up nicely. Levi on ball. That was a long slide for a no call. Banks with the ball over to Owens. Out to, Green from the 3, way off. Levi rebounds over to Dayton. Dayton pushing hard up the right side. Over to Easton. Easton inside the Jet. Jet fakes, goes up for 2. No good, but gets the foul. Hopefully it'll be on Green, his 4th, I would hope. Nope, it's going to be on Banks. His 1st, I would imagine. And it is. Team's second foul for OCA. None for Dale at this half. Got about 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in the third. Jet's going to get 2 looks at it. First one's good.
Again, we just need to get some momentum going. Two things good happening back to back. So
hopefully we can see maybe the student section pick it up a little bit. They've been unusually quiet. They were very, very, very instrumental in the Newcastle game. I was so proud of them. They got a little excited. He puts his second one in. They got a little excited there for a bit with the girls' game. I'm hoping we'll see something come out of them this game. Oh yeah, here we go. They're getting into it a little bit now.
Which it helps.
Good pick
the
by.
boys are moving around. I mean.
Good pick by Jet over to Easton. Easton over to Deacon. Deacon with a spin move up and gets fouled by 21 Jones. He'll go to the line for 2. Like you said, look at that, Cindy. You're the good, not only the good luck charm, you're like a predictor of what's going to happen. You wish it into. You wish it into happening.
Man, if
if
only that were true.
Whoa, Deacon misses a rare free throw. That's unusual for him. Gonna reset. Other one wobbles around and refuses to go in. Comes out as well. Full court man-to-man by Dale boys. Owens bringing the ball up against Easton. Switch off by Deacon, and Easton's going to pick up a foul, trying to cover the passing lane.
That's his third foul.
It is his third foul.
But it's only our first of the half, so.
OCA with the ball in underneath. Pitches it in. Jet gets a hand on it. Dayton comes up with it. Forward pass to Deacon, who gets a layup. No good. Dadgummit. Rebounded by OCA. Deacon's a little slow to get up. Owens with a wide open 2. No good. Jet rebounds. Over to Dayton. Forward to Easton on the right side. Brings it back over to Jet. Handoff. No handoff. Drives it down the right side lane. Doesn't like it. Deacon after on 3. Drives it down the middle. Tries the reverse. Gets the foul. Gets the foul from Green. Definitely from Green on that one. That's 4th. Caught him on the side of the head, he said. Very vocal about what he saw. No, vocal's not the right word. Animated. Very animated. He's a very animated ref. I like him. Deacon knocks that one down. Cash comes in for Easton, and Trey is coming in for Jet. So get a little fresh legs out there. And we'll see Kima come in for Green. Second free throw. 33. We've stretched it back out to 6 now. Almost 7. Good rebound. Good second effort by Dayton, but doesn't come up with it. Banks does a good job of blocking him out on the second.
Yeah, the OCA fans are wanting a foul if you cannot hear them.
Yeah, they definitely want a foul there. Wide open Thomas on the right side. Misses a little jumper. Banks gets it and does get the foul. I think Cash hooked his arm.
Yeah.
Nope, they're going to call it on
yeah.
Trey. And give him 2 shots. It's going to be Trey's second. Our team's second for the half. And, excuse me, Kima, not. He's going to be shooting 2. 33-27, Dale leads. Kima off the glass, no good. Resets, second up. In and out, rebounded by Chambers, over to Dayton. The Rattler. I call those the rattlers. Those are the most frustrating free throws in the world when it rattles in and out.
I don't know. Have you
dislike
ever
that.
heard
Oh,
the
yeah,
one,
the
Lysol?
yeah,
we
the
call
Lysol.
it the Lysol.
The
'cause
toilet
it
bowl.
Yes, the toilets.
Oh,
and then
nice
it just
second
goes
effort by
right
Deacon to rebound that one. He chased it down over to Cash. Wow. Yeah, those. I agree with you. Those are probably the most frustrating. Cash tries a 3, no good. Nice rebound. Nice fighting rebound by Deacon and gets fouled on the way up. Deacon, just a beast down there on the offensive rebounds. 2 in a row. Just ran him to ground. He'll get to shoot 2 at it.
Yeah.
32, Kima, his second foul. Team's 5th for OCA. First one's good. I think the AC is playing a big part in Sydney's quietness right now. She's just shivering at this point.
No, I'm fine.
Intently watching,
Just
wishing things into happening.
I love basketball, so I get caught up in watching sometimes and forget that I have a microphone in front of my face.
Yeah, Easton coming in for Dayton.
Dayton.
We'll give him a little bit of a rest. And Deacon drops 2 to make it 36-27.
Yeah,
Dale Lady.
Got
Pirates.
Jet and
Excuse me, Dale
Ethan coming in, but nobody knows who's coming
Okay.
out. Okay, 4 Levi.
Here's the team now. We've got Easton, Ethan, Jet, Trey Chambers, and Cash in a man-to-man. Banks bringing the ball down for OCA. 35-27, 44 seconds left in the third. Ethan doing a good job containing him. Over to Jones. Jones over to Owens. Owens tries to drive. Nothing happening over to Jones. Just like a little handoff shift. Double team back over to Owens. Out to Banks. Nice recovery. Boys are doing a good job on defense here.
Got about 20 seconds left in the quarter.
Thomas with a big 3. Knocks it down. Wow. Wow. Just a little bit of an opening, and he made that one count. Inbound to Easton with 11 seconds left. See if we can get a last shot off and make it good. Drives it. Going to get a on the floor foul call from Banks. Banks must have hit him or tripped him. Yeah. It was a trip. And his second foul. Team's 6th foul. Next one will be 1-and-1. Got about 5 seconds left. Inbounds to Cash. Cash with the 3. Off the back. No good. Ethan with the rebound. Puts it up. Gets swatted. And it's going to be 35-30.
Man, that's 2 of 4 Ethan shots that have just had to be at the buzzer. But he does a good job of knowing how much time is
very,
left.
very well aware of, like, he had to get that in and out of his hands basically immediately. Did a good job of doing that. Unfortunately, the OCA guy was sitting there waiting on it. Pounced. Well, I don't like the 5-point spread we have going into the fourth, but we have not got closer than 3 so far. So
I mean, there have been points where they were just like that first quarter. I mean, our third quarter looked like our first quarter. We're moving the ball fast on defense here and there, just flying around like nobody's like.
Yeah, I agree. We need to come out of this quarter break with a little bit of momentum to try to do something. I think OCA is feeling really good right now.
Yeah.
Got our 5 main starters back: Easton, Levi, Chet, Deacon, and Dayton. It's going to be Dale's ball. Inbound to Dayton. And tight man-to-man for OCA. Over to Levi, out to Easton. Easton with the handoff to Dayton. Dayton driving the right side. Spin move back to the middle. Up for 2, off the glass, and it's good. 37-30 Dale Pirates. Inbound to Banks. Tight man-to-man for Dale as well. Levi right there on him. Gets him stopped at the 3-point line and turned. Over to Green. Owens. Back out to Banks. Over to Jones.
I want to say it's a dribble drive, but it's more like a weave, so
Yeah,
it's not really.
we were doing about the same thing. It's like a dribble drive weave almost, just kind of looking to drive the interior and create some opportunities for the kickouts or turnarounds like that with Banks. No good. Jet rebounds over to Dayton. Forwards it up to Deacon on the left side. Back into Dayton, posted up. Outside to Easton. Over to Levi for a wide open 3. No good. And we're going to get a foul call on Jet. Out of position, trying to rebound that one, I think. Yep. It's going to be his first. Jet did a good job of picking up only his first foul in the fourth quarter.
Yeah. Especially being like in there.
Yeah, aggressively at it. He's we've seen a lot of foul trouble from him getting exactly those fouls.
Right.
Like second, they've already rebounded out of position, trying to rebound, just aggression fouls. And he's still been doing that, but he knows when to hold his hands up and back off. Third Dale foul of the half. Owens over to Banks. They're kind of slowing it down, trying to draw us out, I think. I'm not sure. Kima up the middle. Yeah, we're going to get a foul call on Levi. That's just going to be his third. Double hand. I think he double-handed his waist on that one. Fourth team foul.
Used to be our old rule against Coach Smith's, club when I used to play him was, you could almost do whatever you wanted with one hand, but immediately when you put that second hand up on defense, refs only automatic. It's like an automatic call.
Yeah. Yep. And it should be like, yeah. I mean, if you touch him with both hands, you're really trying to guide him more than anything else. Owens with a turnaround. Thomas with a turnaround jumper. It's good for two. 37-32. He's been their most effective player for sure. He's got 15 of their 32 points, about half of them. Dayton looking to spin, gets open, and definitely gets wound up by Thomas. He's going to go to the line for two.
Like he was giving him a hug around the waist or something right there.
They let Dayton's defenders get away with a lot of that sometimes, just because he's so mobile in there. It doesn't look like he's getting fouled, although he's getting absolutely mugged. Yeah. But he stays highly active even when that's happening. Speaking of an absolute rare miss, here's a reset for Dayton. And that one's good. 38-32, Dale Pirates leads with 5:40 left in this fourth quarter. Not nearly enough to my liking. Playing man-to-man, at full court, doing a lot of switching. Levi's going to be running around on ball, it looks like. Maybe till he gets tired and Easton picks it up. I'm not sure. Uh-oh, Green gets away. And nicely done by Jet Higdon to step across and take a charge.
That's his second charge today that he's taken.
Yeah.
Very impressed with him stepping over there because it's definitely not easy, especially with boys. They just seem to squirm around you somehow in midair, but
Hand off to Dayton from Deacon for an easy two-jumper. It's good. 40-32. Now we're starting to see a little bit of separation. Stop right here would help out. Over to Thomas. Back to Jones. Over to Owens. They've got their original starters back too, and even Green with 4. Thomas with the ball. Nice three. No good. Back out to Owens for the rebound. Over to Jones for the three. No good. Dayton with the rebound. Going to be 3-on-2. He's going to drive it and hand off and gets fouled before he gets to finish that play. That was a nice little shuffle pass over to Jet.
Yep.
It's going to be on the floor, going to be shooting a 1-on-1. We are in the bonus now. OCA with 9 team fouls. That was Owens' third foul. I'm going to keep quiet till he hits both of them and then say that's what's normal for Dayton, because he really is a pretty solid free throw shooter from what I've seen up here. See?
I was just waiting
I know.
for
You were
the reporter's jinx right there,
you were
the announcer's jinx. So.
Scold me severely on that one,
I was
weren't
going to blame you. That's exactly right.
Dayton does a good job of holding Jones to the sideline. They have to reset it up with Owens on the top. Easton 42-32, back to 10-point lead. Double-digit lead. And OCA over to Thomas for the long three.
Screen.
Yep. Nice little flare. And he knocked that one down. Give him a little bit of room.
Yeah.
He gets going. Deacon out the But they haven't seemed nearly as active. OCA hasn't seemed nearly as active offensively this quarter as we saw them third and second. Nice up and over lob to Jet Higdon from Dayton for 2. 44-35. Banks to Owens. Owens looking to make something happen. Over to Green, out to Thomas. Owens. Low post up by Green. Lob too high, out of bounds. Going to be Dale's ball. 3:19 left in the game. 44-35. Both teams showing signs of wear.
Yeah.
Finally.
Yeah.
Looks like Dale's going to try to take a rest while working the guards up front. Try to burn some time off the clock. Deacon sort of holding it. Yeah, just going to try to get a little frustration going with them and burn some time off the clock. What are we? About 40 seconds so far. Now it looks like they're going to try to foul, stop the clock, reach around until they get a foul call anyway. Going to be a little more aggressive at the ball, OCA is. Nice down low pass. Not wide open enough yet. Doing a good job of moving this ball against these guys. And Dayton picks up that foul.
Sorry, that foul was just very hard.
That was the hammer foul.
That was I give up. I'm just going to nail you.
They've done a couple of those already
They
and gotten away with them. Those big reach around hammer
yeah.
ones that didn't.
When it's on the ball carrier, like it just.
Yeah.
Unless you want the whole one side of the crowd yelling at you.
That's Banks' fourth. And Dayton's dropped the first one. And the second one. 46-35. Timeout OCA. Oh, excuse me, timeout Dale. Full timeout. Going to give him a rest after that. Probably a smart move.
Yeah.
Like I said, we were seeing signs of wear on both sides. A little more animated in the huddle this time. I eat. Yeah. I think we'll probably see a little bit of the same thing.
Yeah.
Tough defense,
Yeah.
and then wait for a really, really good shot before you take anything on offense.
Which, that's one thing with our team. They can almost all shoot free throws, and they shoot
Yeah, really well.
really high percentage. So hopefully you hear our Lady Pirate cheerleaders. We can't go a night without mentioning them and
This is
their
true.
good things that they do and cheering on both teams every each
single
night
yeah.
and whatnot. And Miss
Home,
Goodwin,
away, doesn't matter.
yeah,
They get her done.
Miss Goodwin has done wonders with them, and I know they've had some injuries and stuff as well as any other team. So
Right.
just glad that they're here, and we appreciate all of their help and cheering on our team, especially when the rest of us feel a little bit tuckered out.
Yeah, I think it's systemic. I think you made a good call on that. It just feels really low energy in here tonight. The cheerleaders are doing a good job of at least bringing some energy to the floor of the court. But I think the rest of us are kind of wore out.
Yeah.
Even the fans seem a little bit like, okay.
Yeah,
They didn't seem super excited when we were within 3. I was like,
yeah.
I think it was a little more nerve-wracking than I wanted to be.
I agree.
Nice pick and roll into Cash, misses the 2 and rebounded by Dayton. Long forward pass to Deacon. Deacon's going to go ahead and get smacked down for the 2 free throws. Thomas for the foul. 10th team foul. Being the double bonus, everything will be 2 shots from this point. That one happened to be a shooting foul, so it wouldn't have mattered. But 46-35 Dale Pirates. Deacon makes both of them good, taking us to 48-35. And we're going to see some subs. Trey Chambers in and Cash Van Brunt for Levi and Dayton. Thomas bringing the ball down for OCA. Over to Banks. It's back to Thomas with had a long look at it. Banks with a long three. In and out. Owens with a rebound over to Banks again. Out to Jones. Back over to Thomas. And that three's good. Then a timeout for OCA. 38-48.
Saw
Dale
it from
Pirates
two
lead.
passes away. They just around the horn. Man.
Well, they work him pretty good. You gotta.
Yeah, no, they're doing a good job.
Yeah, they really are, and especially with the in and out. Like Green, you can't just like let him be wide open in there. So those are long, fast swings.
Yeah. I was trying to look and see what we got on the
Yes.
program for next week. So
21 points right now for OCA. 21 of their 38. Wow,
Goodness.
quite the shooter. Who's coming up?
Christian Heritage at home on Tuesday,
Okay.
and then is the 5th on a Saturday?
The 5th is a Saturday, I
So
thought.
we have Adair on Saturday. It says varsity only at 3:30 is what my little pocket schedule says.
Huh.
Which is, I mean, we had at Adair last year on a Saturday, which was weird, but
Yeah.
it
Is that
happens.
a long drive or?
I think so. I don't
Okay.
know. I'm pretty sure it was 2 hours at least.
Maybe
Nice.
that's the problem, is they don't want to drive that on a school day or
yeah.
something.
Or they really, really, really want to play us, and that's the only
that here?
availability. Yes, this year it's
man,
here.
they're burning our Saturdays.
Oh my goodness, Mr. Carson. What are we gonna do? We're gonna
The
need you
5th,
to.
I might have had plans on the 5th. I don't
We're
know
gonna
what
need you to
that
come announce. There's
was. Oh, this would be a good
potentially-
daughter Father Day for the Morleys there. Morley and her dad
Yeah.
might be able to talk them into that one.
Yeah. Well, potentially, hopefully, maybe. I don't know. The students are looking forward to it more than we are, but there might be. Sounds like there's in the works a teacher versus teacher basketball game.
What? That would be something to behold.
We'll see if it happens or not. And we're talking pre-K through 12, whoever wants to play.
That'll be. There's some crazy good shooters out here. We saw that with Cindy Hill the other day. She was knocking them down.
My students were telling me Coach Johnson's going to score all of the points.
I don't know about all
and
that.
I said,
I think
what if I'm defending him?
I was going to say, I think he's going to get keyed on pretty toughly.
But we'll see.
Well, for sure, the 16th is another blood drive. I was talking about Morley and me had the blood drive shirts on from the last one.
Yes.
And so 16th, come on out and feel free to give blood in the old gym. Dale, most of the day, right? 9 to 3?
9 to 2 or something like that, yeah.
Okay, Dale's ball coming out with about minute 20 left, leading by 10. And nice long pass across court to Deacon, and he gets fouled pretty quickly by Jones.
Yeah, sorry, folks. When you're with the Stuco sponsor, you get disclaimers everywhere. We'll have Valograms on sale
Look at that.
starting February 8th, the week before Valentine's
Do
Day.
you anybody in town, can I send one to the wife? Guess I'll head over to the house.
You
or
know,
anything?
just for you, I could probably deliver to your house.
That'd be
just for you.
super sweet of you. Deacon knocks down the first one. 49-38. 119 left. Second one's up and good. I liked the subs a minute ago. 50-38 because these kind of games make it a little dangerous when there's a lot of heavy fouling going on one side. Thomas gets one up for 3 off the front iron, rebounded by Levi, contested, going to be a jump ball.
Yeah.
Levi's not very happy
He
with
didn't
that.
like that, no.
He was kind of getting
He was trying
beat
to
up
get
pretty
it out.
good.
Well, he was trying to get it out of there,
Yeah.
I think, to Easton, but, you know, jump ball's better than, you know, what could have been a turnover right under the basket or
Yeah,
something.
that's true.
So,
That's true.
you know.
That was a pretty tough and tight press. We got a super long, dangerous pass from Dayton on that last one to break it over to Deacon. I think Coach Edmondson's kind of drawing something up for him to get it out of bounds quickly and move the ball down the court. That's my guess anyway.
If it's a jump ball, is it?
It's going to be OCA's underneath, yeah.
I don't do a very good job of keeping track of that, so.
I don't either, but I just
Until I'm like, dang it, it's their ball.
I just happened to see him motion that
Okay.
prior to the timeout call. So
Miss Wilkins keeping track of the book down there. Always. And
On
possession arrow.
point.
Yeah.
I thought for sure I had her that one time. I was talking about that,
Yeah.
and I went and argued with her about it later.
Yeah.
She's like, "Nope, it was for sure not a
Okay.
3-point. It was me wrong."
Well, in the JV girls game, OCA had 6 players and 2 of them fouled out.
Oh no.
So, but another one fouled out, but I'm pretty sure we just let them play with 4 anyway. They were already playing with 4, so.
Jones with the 3, rebounded by Dayton, who gets fouled on this end by Owens. Then he'll go to the line for 2. 1 minute left.
Exactly.
50-38 right now. Exactly 1 minute.
I need some of that kid's energy.
I'm telling you.
Goodness.
I'm over here.
I want to
I'm over here speaking through yawns, and he's like, he's like sprinting the stairs. First one's up and good.
We got some new subs. We got Cash, Trey, Ethan, and JB Lever into the ball game.
Looks like Justice Gibson will be coming in when
He makes
Dayton
a second.
knocks this
There
one.
we go. There we go.
knocks this one down. I waited.
I know
didn't
you
want to.
did.
Boy, I didn't
I
want to
know.
jinx the
I
new guy
know,
coming
yeah.
in. That would have been.
A
All right. So Justice, Ethan on top. We're going to be in a little zone. Cash, Trey, and JB on the bottom. Once again, a lot of height there on the bottom. Contested 3 by
Oh my
Tom's
goodness.
good. Wow, way up over top of JB even. Cash gets the ball
Pass the
in.
ball, pass the ball. There we
Passes
go.
it forward
Okay,
to Justice.
easy
Justice
killers.
fast forward to Ethan. Ethan stalled out a little bit, but had a decent look at it. I wish he had to put that straight up.
I've seen stranger things happen. My
Yeah.
parents always talk about it. I don't know.
Banks with the long 3, no good. Rebounded by Jones and put in for 2.
And timeout by,
Timeout by OCA.
So my parents, we've gone to the state basketball tournament, I don't know how many years. I'm pretty sure every year I've been alive, except maybe we were, 1 year we were sick or something. So they always tell me or try to remind me about Carnegie boys were playing somebody, and Carnegie scored 11 points in 8 seconds
Wow.
to go win that state championship game.
Wow.
And so I'm always like, there's still a chance. I mean, I'm just.
Nope. It's never over till it's over, that's for sure. Jersey night? Is that what we got going?
Yeah, it was Jersey night.
Okay.
So
See a lot of different colors out there. That's why I
yes,
was.
yeah, we got basketball, baseball, movies, all kinds
All
of
kinds of
jerseys
jerseys,
going
don't we?
on. But I am so proud of our student section and the high schoolers just trying to bring in some more school spirit, and
I tell you
have
what,
expanded it to the junior high and
Yeah.
gotten some
Even
of the little
elementary,
kids,
yeah.
little kids involved.
I think
and-
Stuco and the leadership teams have done a great
We're-
job this year. Under your leadership, by the way,
well,
Sydney.
we're-
Let's be
we're
real.
trying.
Let's be real. It has been under your leadership that they have done a good job of getting school spirit going. We've had a couple of great cup rallies, which I don't think are usual at Dale, but have been phenomenally fun and exciting.
We bring back in the starters, which I don't blame Coach for that.
Right. Well, I mean, they're
but
pressing us and they're man-to-man. It's not. It's kind of. It is what it is. 52-43. OCA's ball. 29 seconds
23,
left.
23 is the shooter. Oh my.
He puts it up. No good. Rebounded by Jet. Gets fouled immediately by Owens, and he'll be shooting 2.
And the last minute, last an hour. That's what it feels like.
That'll be Owens' 5th foul,
Yeah.
and he'll be out of the game. 32, Kima coming in. Jet puts the first one up and in. Stretching the lead to 10 again. Second one off the front iron, rebounded by Thomas. Over to Jones. Jones bringing the ball down. Long three, no good. Rebounded by Deacon out to Dayton.
There we go.
Fast forward to Jet. Jet's going to hang out
Please
at half
don't
court with
foul.
9 seconds left and fights him off.
They're going to try. They're just not going to call it, but that's
Lets
okay.
him have a three, no good. Lets him have a two, no good. Game 53-43. Your Dale Pirates did a good job. And we will see you next Tuesday. Have a good one.